Hi all. Okay, so in this video we're going to talk about torque. How tight do the lug nuts need to be? Go to the manual for your truck and it'll tell you. You could probably find it on the web, but best way is just to go to your manual. If you don't have a manual, go on Yahoo and just do a search for your truck and put in .pdf at the end, and you should be able to find a PDF of your manual. Something else you can do is go to your local junkyard. They usually have a whole stack of manuals for sale. Don't buy one on eBay because they usually cost like 50 bucks. You can find a PDF for free online. So. For free. That's the main point. Okay, so in my manual for the truck, in that same section we were reading earlier, next couple pages back, it says here wheel lug nut torque specifications. So that just means how tight does it have to be. The first video we did on this, he said don't over tighten them. You don't want them too tight, you'll never be able to get them off again. So we'll go ahead and read through this. So it says, on vehicles equipped with single rear wheels, retighten the lug nuts to the specified torque at 500 miles after any wheel disturbance, tire rotation, changing flat tire, or wheel removal. So they're just saying check them often. Here, drive the car, then check them after drive the car, then check them after 500 miles. I was at Walmart just a month or so ago and just happened to be standing there waiting in line in the auto bay, and I heard him tell the guy, come back sometime and they'll check the torque again. So that must be something new. I've bought a lot of tires there, had flat tires changed, and they never said that to me. So that would be a good thing to make sure that your lug nuts are staying tight. I remember one time my father had a little ting in his front wheel, ting 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 ting, and one of the lug nuts had fallen off on the inside. That was years ago. That was probably back 70s, 80s. On vehicles equipped with dual rear wheels, retighten the wheel lug nuts to the specified torque at 100 miles. So if you got dual rear wheels, they check them more often, and again at 500 miles. A new vehicle operation after any wheel disturbance, tire rotation, change in flat tire. Okay, so here's the torque here. So here they're saying bolt size M14 by 1.5, torque 150 to 165. So that must be the lug nut size in metric. It says torque specifications are for nut and bolt threads, free of dirt and rust. Use only Ford recommended replacement fasteners. On all two-piece flat wheel lug nuts, apply 1 drop of motor oil between the flat washer and the nut. Do not apply motor oil to the wheel nut threads or to the wheel stud threads. Okay, so don't oil your lug nuts. So here it says, on all 2-piece flat wheel nuts, apply 1 drop of motor oil between the flat washer and the nut. Do not apply motor oil to the wheel nut threads or the wheel stud threads. Don't oil your post. Okay? So main thing we needed there was the 150. So that's why I put it on here. You know, if I happen to get a flat, I have to change it myself. I don't want to be hunting for this information. 13/16 socket, and the torque is 150 to 165. Okay, and then also I'm going to keep the ones I need in a bag with the same thing. So in case they get misplaced, I can find them easily. Okay, I don't have to be hunting through the whole box just trying to find the one I need. Okay. Usually though, if I know I have a flat, I just pump it up and run it over to Walmart if I can. Let them handle it. I'm only about a mile away from a Walmart, so this thing's pretty heavy now. I just happen to have an old bathroom scale. Let's go ahead and see what that weighs. Let's go ahead and weigh this and see what it says. I have to prop this up here. Okay. See, I put this on top of here so I can set the box on here. So it's 30 pounds, about 28 pounds. Okay. What I'll probably do is take a few out, store them in the back seat of the truck. The ones I need to change the tire. Okay, so main thing I wanted you to see here was this one. You can't get enough torque. See, this is 20 to 100. See, the torque has to be 150 to 165. I caught these on sale at Lowe's, so it was like 20 bucks. It was dirt cheap, and so you have to use the bigger one. So you can see here, this one goes from 50 to 250 foot-pounds. Okay, and then it's also half-inch drive. So that's what these were, right? That was the half-inch drive. So if we take that out of the box, drop them, because if you drop them, you got to get them recalibrated. Okay, so you can see that's the 1/2-inch drive. There's the ball. Press the button in the back to release the ball. And look for the hole here. So put that in there, slide that in there, and you're good to go. Okay. Now these digital ones, you got to put batteries in these things. So let me see if I can find some batteries. So it's got a thing here for tighten and loosen. This one, it must already have the batteries in it. I pressed the button here and it came on. So let's see what this does here. Okay, so if you hold down the button, you get some type of menu. Calibrate. Okay, so here's the directions that came with it. Inside the box, it also had a certificate of calibration, had the inspector's name. So that's pretty cool. What's kind of odd is it had one of these dry packs inside the case too. So I guess I shouldn't keep it in my basement. My basement's like damp and wet. Okay, so let's read through some of this. So, reversible ratchet head is number 1. Okay, I guess we'll just do it on here. That's the reversible ratchet head. Quick release button. That's this guy here on the back. Direction lever. That's this guy here. LCD readout. That's this guy here. Power on reset button. That's this guy here. Grip handle. Battery cap. See on the end there, that's where the batteries are. Number 8, ratchet drive. Number 9, calibration point. So they're showing it on the bottom in the middle. So you must have to take off the handle to get to it. See, they're showing it right there. Number 9 is the calibration point. 10 is the torque value. that would show up on the screen. 11 unit of measure. See if we turn that on. See here, right there, it's saying foot-pounds. There's an 800 number here, 1-800-3-Kobalt. 1-800-3-Kobalt. It says here, the accuracy of the readout is guaranteed from 20% to 100% of the maximum range plus or minus 1 increment. The torque accuracy is a typical value. Before beginning operation of the product, make sure all parts are present. Compare parts with package contents list. If any part is missing or damaged, do not attempt to reassemble, install, or operate the product. Battery, remove the battery cap. Insert 2 AA batteries, matching plus or minus polarities of the battery to the battery compartment. Reinstall battery cap and rotate it clockwise until fully seated. Okay, so let's go ahead and check that out. So that just kind of springs off there. The 2 AA batteries. Okay, so on here there's a 0 here and a 0 here, and then it says tighten here, tighten here. So right where those zeros are, that's where these little plastic clips go. So just put those plastic clips right where the zeros are, and just press down like this and try to turn. Okay, so, and then tighten it with your screwdriver. It's just one little quarter turn. Okay. Okay, so those batteries must not be good enough. Okay. Okay, so power unit on and reset. Press C button to power on the digital torque wrench. To reset torque wrench, press and hold C. Sleep mode. The wrench will auto sleep after about 2 minutes of idle non-use. This is to conserve battery. To wake up wrench from sleep, press C button. Low battery voltage. If the voltage levels of the internal batteries are low, the low battery voltage icon will appear in the view screen. There's a little minus sign down at the bottom. Internal batteries must be replaced when the icon is seen on the view screen to ensure proper operation. Okay, so it looks like you don't have to set a torque on here. You just turn the wrench until you get your number here. So let's see here. Torque application. Press the C button to power on the wrench. To torque fastener, keep your hand centered on the grip handle. Apply a slow and steady force in a clockwise direction while monitoring display until the desired torque value has been achieved. The peak torque value achieved will be displayed on the view screen. Release wrench, and the peak torque value will be flashed on the screen. The peak torque is the maximum torque during the last torque application. Press C button and hold to clear the current peak value. Wrench is now ready for torque application of the next fastener. So they have some diagrams here. Start, press C, apply force, release force. It is recommended to always hold the wrench in a horizontal position. That means like horizon, you know, the sun sets on the horizon, you know, left to right. It is recommended to always hold the wrench in a horizontal position without a load applied when resetting wrench. So always hold the wrench like this when you press the C button. Okay, a couple more parts here. Extensions and adapters. When using an extension or adapter, not included, to increase the effective length of the torque wrench, the output torque value will change. Okay, we'll read that again. When using an extension or adapter to increase the effective length of the torque wrench, the output torque value will change. To calculate the new torque output of the torque wrench, use the following. TW equals torque wrench scale reading. Oh geez, you gotta be a mathematician here. Okay, they've got a table here. Okay, so you mathematicians out there will understand this. TW equals TA times L over L plus A. So TW torque wrench scale reading, TA torque exerted at the end of adapter, L distance between square drive and hand position, A length of adapter or extension. Note: a number of variables including the length of the adapter or extension, length of the torque wrench, and variations in hand position on the torque wrench will affect the accuracy of the above calculation. Care and maintenance. The torque wrench's internal mechanism is permanently lubricated during assembly. Do not attempt to lubricate wrench's internal mechanism. Clean wrench by wiping off with clean cloth. Do not use solvents of any kind. Do not immerse wrench in liquids when cleaning. Store wrench in a protective case when not in use. Periodic recalibration is necessary to maintain accuracy, and out of calibration torque wrench can cause damage to the tool. Warranty: 1 year hassle-free guarantee. You should never have a problem with your Kobalt tools. However, if you do, return item to place a purchase for free replacement. No questions asked. For more information, 1-888-3-KOBALT. 1-888-3-KOBALT. 8 to 8, Monday through Friday, Eastern Time. Okay, so let's see if we can do something on the tool bench.